Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be teaching you the wall flip. So the wall flip is probably the most popular parkour move because when anybody thinks of parkour, they think of doing a backflip off a wall. So it's actually pretty easy to learn if you know how to do a backflip. So, alright, watch these two videos. They're created by me and I go very in-depth about the backflip. And if you really need to watch them so you can get a really good idea of the backflip. But if you already know how to do a really good backflip, then you just gotta know how to push off a wall to do it. So first I wanna go over the common fears. A lot of people have the fear that they're gonna go up into the backflip, and while their foot is on the wall, while they're swinging up into the backflip, their foot is gonna catch and they're gonna fall and get hurt. Honestly, this really won't happen. It's extremely unlikely this would happen. Even if it did happen, you would just land on your back, honestly. You really should not be scared of this at all. It really just isn't gonna happen, so don't even be worried about it. As long as you run up and you push off the wall, okay, you're not gonna get caught. Also, a lot of people are worried that they're not gonna have enough momentum and they're not gonna rotate. They're worried that they're gonna go up, they're gonna go back, and they're gonna tuck, and they're just not gonna rotate, and they're gonna land on their head. Okay, that's not gonna happen. Believe me, I'm not just saying this to make you feel better. I'm not just lying to give you a false sense of security. It won't happen. Believe me, it just won't. If you can do a backflip, you can do a wall flip. Okay, the wall flip is actually way easier than the standing backflip because with the standing backflip, the only momentum you got is your muscles. With the wall flip, you have all this running momentum and you have all this swinging momentum from your arms and from your leg, and it's so much easier than the backflip. So if you have a solid backflip, you have no reason at all to be scared of the wall flip. Alright, so the first part of this is the run up. Now, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. You can just stand and just go up into it. I've never done that, and I don't really plan to because, you know, it is easier than the standing backflip, but it's a lot easier to have a run up. So a lot of people like to take one step into it. Okay, I know that's how I learned it. Okay, so the most effective way of doing it is to have a big run up like this. I almost over rotated. That's how effective that is. Okay, so I do recommend learning the wall run. You don't have to know it, but I don't actually currently have a tutorial on that, but in the description, I'll leave some links to some wall run tutorials. You don't have to watch them, but you can if you want to. It'll make you feel a little bit better. So I'm going to be teaching this from doing one step into it. So you're going to take one step forward. So the step that you put forward, the foot that you put forward, is going to be the opposite one that touches the wall. So I put my right foot forward, and then my left foot goes on the wall, and I push off. And my right foot is going to come and swing through. So I'm going to put my first foot forward, and then I need to have my arms ready. Okay, so your arms are going to be back. When you go up, you want to have your arms back so that you can have that swinging momentum with your arms. It makes it way easier to land. So again, you just put one foot forward, and then your other foot is going to come up. You're going to have your arms back. Your foot's going to go on the wall, and it's going to go about waist height, maybe a little bit higher. So the first foot forward, that's it. So when you push off the wall, you don't want to push down because then you're just going to go, okay, you're going to slip. And I know I kind of exaggerated that. Really, it's going to be like that, and that's not going to give you anything. If your foot's too high and you push too into the wall, then you're just going to do this. Okay, I mean, you could land a wall flip doing that, but it's a lot harder. So what I do is go about 45 degrees into the wall, so you're getting the momentum to push out, but you're also getting the momentum to push up. So walking through it again, you put one foot forward, you take the foot that's currently behind, you take your arms back. Okay, so your arms should be back, so you should be going like this. This is the first step. The second step, okay, you need to imagine that your hands are connected to your foot with a string, okay? So your first foot goes forward, and then your arms and your other foot goes up, okay, at the same time. So your foot goes up, you swing hard. The harder you swing with your arms, the way higher you're gonna go. Okay, so once you do this, the foot that was on the ground that you took off on, okay, that foot is gonna swing up, and then you're gonna go into the tuck. Okay, so I'm gonna walk through this whole thing again. So, oh, I didn't actually mention how far away from the wall you should be. You should be about legs distance away from the wall, maybe a little bit more than that, so that you have room to step forward. So you're gonna step forward with your first foot, and then your other foot that's currently behind is gonna go up at the same time as your hands. Your hands are gonna be back. Okay, you're gonna swing your foot up. Your foot's gonna be on the wall at about waist height, maybe a little bit higher. Okay, your arms are gonna swing up, and the more you swing your arms, the easier it's gonna be. So you're gonna swing up, and then you're gonna push off the wall, and then your leg is gonna swing through. And once your leg swings through, okay, you're gonna tuck into a ball, and you're gonna land. Okay, I know going straight to a 90-degree wall is really scary. Trust me, I've been there. So what I recommend doing is getting a long board and just angling it out, and then you can just do a wall flip off of that, and it's way less scary. You can even put some pillows behind you in case you get scared of falling or anything. And that's what I did to learn the wall flip, and it helped so much. So I highly recommend getting, you know, I just had like a long wooden board, and I just put it up against the wall. That way you can have like way more grip, and you don't have to worry about slipping. So you put your foot on, go back, and you can just, you know, if you land a wall flip on that and you're really comfortable with it, you can just keep angling it up, and eventually once it's completely straight, you can just take it away and just do it. That actually reminded me of one other point I wanted to make. Some people are worried that they're going to go up, they're going to put their foot on, but it's going to slip. No. 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 Okay, trust me, that's not going to happen. Even if you don't have a long run up, even if you just do a one step, trust me, you're not going to slip, because with the momentum you're putting into the wall, even if you don't have the grippiest shoes, and if you can get the grippiest shoes possible, I recommend it. The grippier the shoes, the easier it will be. But the thing is, even if your shoes aren't super grippy, when you go up to the wall and you push into the wall and you're pushing out, okay, trust me, you're not going to need super grippy shoes. I mean, if you're wearing like sandals or something, that's probably not a good idea. And I don't know why you're doing parkour in sandals, you're kind of weird, but so yeah, don't worry about your foot slipping. Okay, just don't. It's really unnecessary, and you're making a big deal out of it. Okay, I just want to say this again. If you have a solid backflip and you're scared of the wall flip, okay, you're being weird. Trust me, you're making a huge deal out of absolutely nothing. The wall flip is super easy. It's way easier than the standing backflip, like I said before. So if you can already do a solid standing backflip, just do a wall flip, trust me. I mean, I like it way more. I'd rather someone ask me to do a wall flip than a standing backflip. Because my standing backflip, it's not super solid. It used to be a lot better. I mean, I still land it, but like, this is what it looks like now. Okay, I landed a little bit better than that recently today, but it's not super good, but, you know, whatever, that's just me. Okay, for the last time, I'm gonna quickly walk through all the steps. So again, you're far away, or you're not far away, you're a little bit farther than legs distance away. Okay, take a step back, that way you have room to step forward and then go into it. So okay, so you put one foot forward, the leg that's currently behind, you swing that up with your hands. Okay, your leg goes on the wall. Okay, your hands swing up in the air really hard, and then your leg comes through and swings, and then you tuck. From that point on, it just feels like a regular standing backflip. In fact, it's actually easier because you get way more height. And you can probably even do a layout off of this. Okay, so that is it for the tutorial. I'm going to play some slow motion clips so you can just analyze them. So if you're having any trouble at all, you can just analyze them and just see what I'm doing and then copy me. So that is it for this tutorial. If this helped you at all, please drop a like. Leave a comment telling me that it helped you, because I really appreciate those comments. Subscribe for more tutorials, and I'll see you next time.
Put your hands to the sky. No product from a known team.